in this country, poverty is racialized, so that if you are non-white Canadian, you're more likely to be living in poverty. So the way that actually ends up playing out is you see a lot of racialized people either living in conditions of poverty or working twice as hard. And that whole working twice as hard, after a while, takes a toll on our bodies. It creates a wear and tear. For a person who is experiencing day-to-day racism, their stress levels are high, and that can affect what's called the neuroendocrine response. What is that? That's really just your immune system. So it puts you in a situation where you might, because of this extra stress, be more susceptible to different types of infectious diseases, COVID-19 just being an example of that. 83% of people who ended up getting COVID-19 in the city of Toronto were racialized people, were Black and racialized people. And a lot of the thinking around that is because we know that a lot of people who are Black and racialized are denied opportunities for jobs and more likely to be working in service settings, more likely to be in positions where they don't have the power to have the personal protective equipment. So to be taxi drivers, personal support workers, all of the different, service workers that help to keep a city going, those are the communities that ended up being front line and being more exposed to COVID-19.
People often feel a sore arm the next day,
Yeah.
a bit achy, they may have some headache, and even sometimes a small fever, but it's about only 24 hours. So you just take a Tylenol.
Getting that vaccine.
Well done.
I got vaccinated to keep myself and my family safe.
Nice.
And I think we should all get vaccinated so that we can prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Nice. How was it? Was it painful? Was it scary?
It was a little stinging feeling, but it wasn't that painful.
Nice.
Yeah, and I feel fine right now.
Yeah. How was it? How was the experience? Was it scary? Were you scared?
It was good. I am normally terrified of needles, but this was very quick. I just felt the sting when it was going in. Other than that, it was very quick and it was a great experience.
Nice.
Mhm.
Why do you think getting the vaccine is important to you?
It's important to me because I want to keep myself safe. I haven't gotten COVID yet, and I don't plan on getting COVID. I want to keep it that way. So I want to make sure that I stay safe and I keep my family and the people around me safe. Yeah.
And finally, what would you tell anyone who is fearful, skeptical about getting the vaccine?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to acknowledge that it's normal to feel fearful and skeptical. I felt that way. Just do some research, right? The Canadian government, health ministers, health officials are all reassuring people. There's been a lot of research done, and when you go in, you can talk to the doctors, the nurses. They'll answer any questions you may have. So that's what I would say. And a lot of people are getting vaccinated, millions of people. So I want to encourage everyone to get their vaccines.
Perfect. So Elvis, what just happened?
Just got my vaccine, and at first I was very nervous, but I thought about it and I knew it was very important for me to get it. One, mostly is to protect myself and protect people around me. Honestly, I want to get out there and play soccer, and the only way for me to do that is to get vaccinated. So I would encourage everyone, especially the young people and young people in the African community who have a lot of questions, to even just come and just talk to the doctor, and because I'm sure the doctors will answer most of your questions, because they did answer my questions, all the questions that I had. So I just encouraged, you want to play soccer, you want to play basketball, you want to go out, do your things, get vaccinated. And parents, you have questions, go to any clinics. ask, and they will answer your questions.
One of my colleagues who shared this quote with me from a psychiatrist, which was that it takes people to make people sick, and it takes people to make people well again.